And welcome back to another edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Today we're continuing along with the Megawad Don't Fear the Demons. This is Episode 3, Map 1, Invasion. Well, what we have here, we have 50 kills to be had, the 1 secret and 6 items. I expect to be able to show you how to do all of that. The game is powered by GZDoom using the Doom 2 Hell on Earth platform. As always, we're playing on the Ultra Violence difficulty setting in order to get 100% in all 3 of those categories. Well, first thing we're going to do is start off with our pistol. We are not going to touch or go near that Berserk pack because that will trigger the Archvile. We're going to leave that for last. So if you want, what I like to do is I like to fire off a single shot. It will trigger the pinky to come out, because what we're looking to do here is we're trying to get a lot of infighting for the very simple reason is that those chain gunners are pretty far over and armed right now with maybe 7 shotgun shells legitimately. We do want to get some infighting to weaken those other enemies. Right, so we're going to wait for a little bit more fire, and then I think we're just going to go ahead and do our thing. So let's fire off a couple of shots. I think this imp is looking to get in and get some revenge. That's fine. As you can see. And it doesn't look like either of those chain gunners have been disposed of, but I think we do have, from this doorway, enough leeway, possibly, there we go, to go ahead and pick off those chain gunners. Now what we're going to want to do is we are definitely going to want to grab the chain gun, so now we have that at our disposal. And still, there are a lot of ammo lying around, so do grab the rocket and all of these bullet packs, and of course the shotgun shells. What I like to do is I like to dispose of these 2 zombie men, let those enemies infight for a little bit, but now armed with quite a few shotgun shells, I think we can now fairly readily dispose of these enemies, a couple of cacos and some remaining imps. Nothing terrible. And that's it. So now we have the regular shotgun, and we do have the chain gun, plus a decent amount of ammo to boot. So what we do now is, if you looked around, there were some different rooms with, well, this is, for example, the blue key door. There was the yellow key down there. Red key door, that's the exit. And the yellow. So we don't have any of the keys yet. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to press the switch. It's going to open up this wall here, and some pinkies are going to come out. And while we do have some chain gun ammo, we don't have a ton, and we do want to get rid of this shotgun. So what I like to do is I like to grab the yellow key, although technically you don't need it right now. It's really just to lure the enemies away. So now you legitimately have at least another 100 bullets to add to what you picked up along the way. You can use your regular shotgun for the pinkies. And the remaining lost souls, which are always annoying. Okay, so now armed with the yellow key, we do have a few extra bullet packs lying around. We can go ahead and go to the yellow door. My strategy here is to rush in, ambush one of the chain gunners and the pain elemental if I can on the right side. It looks like the pain elemental got out. That's okay, because now we've disposed of both chain gunners, and both pain elementals have left the building, right? So now they're outside. Let's pick up our blue key and our rocket launcher. And now we have the ability, with a lot of ammo picked up in this room, we can go ahead and dispose of those pain elementals by luring them to they teleport up, but by luring them to this window, or set of windows, is the best, in my opinion, because they don't go through the window. Lost souls can't get through. So, choose whatever remaining ammo you have. You might likely still have some shotgun shells to play with. There's also other ammo lying around. Here we go. A few more shots should do it. And should be that. I'll go outside and just have a look. And that's how you clear the yellow room, the yellow key room. So look around. Yeah, we've taken care of everyone. Now, armed with the blue key, we have a similar situation here. So let's go ahead. We are going to find other enemies teleporting out. I always try to get that shotgun. And I like coming over this way mostly because we try to get that arachnotron to infight with the other enemies from that room. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But that's okay because we've picked up quite a few shotgun shells. We still have quite a bit of chain gun ammo at this point. So now probably the best vantage point for the arachnotron is this little peekaboo corner here. You can't get through. I guess, can't get through. And you can always do the easy duck and dodge. So you probably have some chain gun ammo left. If you prefer to use shotgun, there's some more shells there. But there are two remaining chain gunners around the corner. We can fairly straightforward manner, minimum amount of ammo, clear them out and grab the red key. And as I said at the beginning, the red key is the red door is the exit. But I did mention, if you recall at the beginning, do not grab that berserk pack because it will trigger the archfile. So you can see we still have one item, which is the berserk pack, and one enemy. So why don't we go ahead, leave the berserk pack in case this goes poorly, I suppose. Now let's get out of the way. We did pick up a rocket launcher. We didn't use any rockets, so why not? And that's that. If you want to use your regular shotgun or your chain gun for the archfile, that's fine too. But now we go ahead, we pick up our berserk pack, which, if you prefer to use it at the beginning to punch out the pinkies, that's another thing you can do because of the paucity of ammo at the very, very beginning. But I don't find it necessary. I prefer to leave the archfile to the end, but perhaps you feel differently, and that's okay too. So anyway, here we are at the red door, all 61 kills, the 1 secret, 6 items. Indeed, you know what that means. We are done. And this is the first map of Episode 3, Invasion. I quite like it. I think it's challenging with pistol start. I mean, obviously, if you go roaring in with unlimited ammo, it's not going to be a very difficult map. But if you're starting with your pistol and you get a little bit of infighting at the beginning, and then once you get inside the other main room, you can pick up the ammo that's there, including the chain gun, and there's quite a bit of ammo once you get past that area. I think you're pretty well home free. As I've demonstrated, I think the best method to go about clearing those rooms. Perhaps you have a different way. Perhaps you enjoy this way. If you did, hit that subscribe button. You won't miss any further videos that I upload. For now, that's it for Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.